Okay. Yeah, I don't have them. Like I said, if you just tell me how to enable them, I'll gladly see them. Okay, so we're gonna start. There is a lot of story here. Please tell me if you can see the stuff. Awakening from the lulling trance of the ride, I moved to the opposite seat, glanced eagerly out the window. I had no travel companions and spent the entire trip in a half slumber, immersed in thinking about the future, which was rapidly flowing into the present. I patiently turned to the newspapers lying on the table. Here are the news, guys. Aaron's bit of daughter for becoming a doctor instead of an actor. Makes sense. The city's mayor passed away from the heart attack. Re-election will be held next week. The annual fall festival is postponed due to abnormal heat. You know what? This is when something like a voice changer could work for me. Let me see. One moment, besties. One moment. We continue. A government lab in downtown Sunlight City was abruptly shut down following sensational discoveries. Quick question, does anybody know of a place whose actual name is something like Sunlight City? Like, I know of a specific place that's been nicknamed that, like the City of Eternal Sunshine, which in Mexico is Cuernavaca. Like, I get that, you know? But like this? I don't know, seems weird. Don't you think? Not quite okay? Right now, you are grounded, sir. Sir, you are so grounded. No, you cannot just make it go away because you're fucking cute. Okay, you may be able to get it to go away because you're fucking cute. But like, at the same time, no, how dare you? No. No. Excuse me, sir? Guys, he's trying to be cute. I can't with this dog. I can't. A serial maniac nicknamed the Judge has been spotted on the streets of the city again. Alright, Sunlight City. The news I deserve. So much for quiet and peaceful town. Growing up with mom, dad, and brother Chris. Let's finish, please. Then my parents had a falling out over something, and my mom and I had to move to LA 8 years ago. Okay, so you moved to LA and now you're back in Sunlight City. Hey Jess, thank you so much for the shout out to Jess. Thank you, Jess. No matter how hard it was to part from my brother and father, I managed to get used to the big city and join the school community. I finished my studies and was about to go to university, but now another disaster has happened. My mom was in a car accident and passed away. One moment. You heard that right. Anyway. I simply don't have the money to rent a place, so Chris came to the rescue. He and my father were doing well in business here, and my brother kindly invited me back to Sunlight City. Oh, see, this is when I would like to have like sounds like a soundboard that has more soundboardy stuff. I need to check if Voice Mod has that. We'll check. He's even willing to give me a separate apartment, and I'm going back to my roots, even if not in the most pleasant conditions. I applied and was accepted to the university, which Chris kindly paid for. Well, at least I know that family has their back, which Same cannot be said for a lot of people in a similar situation. So I don't know. He seems to have it. He seems to have a hold on it. But I didn't have much choice in the matter. Chris and I had always gotten along since we were kids. And even from a distance, we kept in touch. Outside the window... Ajá, and ajá. Got it. Oh, listo. Outside the window, the platform of the railroad station was already floating, and the final station, Sunlight City, popped up on the scoreboard. Yes! Oh, we have a soundboard. Oh, what is this? I tell you this. The boombox, my soundboard. Prankster. Oh my god, I love this. Let's go. Outside the window, the platform with the railroad station was already floating, and the final station, Sunlight City, popped out on the scoreboard. And here I am. Oh well. Hello, old friend. Despite the fact that there were quite a few passengers in the car, a small queue formed at the exit. I rose lazily from my seat, stretching my stiff legs. Picking up my backpack, which was crammed full of personal belongings, I slung it behind my back, stuck towards the exit. This is such a bright place. Now I understand why this is called Sunlight City. Like, can I get it? No? Let's see what else do we have. Ah, it's awesome. Oh god, I have a drama button. Oh, I love this. When I got to the station, I was immediately blinded by the sun. Of course. It's a sunny city for a reason, and I hid in the shade in the awning and looked around the station. There were passengers and greeters darting back and forth. True, there wasn't much of a crowd. I strode to the back of the platform, looking for my brother. We had made a quick appointment to meet him somewhere in the exit, and I wrote him the number of the carriage, but I didn't see anyone like Chris at the station. I don't think we're gonna miss each other. Maybe he forgot? Or is he late? I stared hard at the faces of the people, trying to catch familiar features. Yeah, sure, I hadn't seen Chris in like 8 years, but he had plenty of pictures of social media. I should recognize my brother. Yeah, sure, I hadn't seen Chris. Oh, wait. What is this? Ah, okay. So if we see this little thing, it means that depending on the level of the battery, the decision is impressive. So if we have like a red battery, it's not an important decision. If we have a green battery, it's a very important decision that is going to change everything. Okie dokie. Okay. Everybody got it. I'm gonna stand and wait. No. Here we go. I decided to wait in place a little longer. Okay, I want to know if you can hear me different. I am. I need to listen to it. Okay, I decided to wait in place a little longer. I didn't want to get lost if I went looking for him. And he for me. I think I lost the thing. Oh my god. I'm trying to fix this. I decided to wait a little in place a little longer. I didn't want to get lost if I went looking for him and he for me. It's weird. I need to like enable it. Okay, let's try this. I didn't hear it from the noise of the crowd. I pulled out my cell phone and I started dialing, but I didn't have time. I was pulled back by a familiar voice. Yeah, it's not triggering, so we're gonna have to figure this out later on. Hey Max! Oh my god, it's really you. A guy in a stylish black jacket emerged in the crowd and waved at me. Chris Hardy looked exactly as I expected. Despite our difference of only a few years, my brother looked a lot taller and older. That doesn't look old at all. His hair was slicked back in an uneven comb, but beneath the mask of his serious young man was the most good-natured man I have ever known. The mere sight of him made me smile involuntarily. I waved back and hurried towards him. Chris, it's so good to finally see you. He held out his hand to say hello. Reach out and say hello. Wow, he's got a good grip. Hi, I didn't see you at first. I was getting worried. I thought maybe you forgot something. Brother, it's been a long time. Sorry, I'm late. I didn't expect traffic at this time. Ooh. Okay, catch these nuts. My brother waved guiltily towards the highway. He looked at me curiously, grinning. You've grown a lot, I'll give you that. Chris glanced behind me, trying to see my luggage. Tell me that's all you brought with you. He grinned, pointing to my backpack over my shoulders. It's like you're not moving to another city, you're here for a picnic. Not that there wasn't a lot of stuff in there, but my backpack wasn't very big. So I had to tamp down some of it, and some of it wasn't necessarily at all. Well, anyway, yeah, all my essentials. I don't have a lot of stuff, you know. I shrugged. Well, the sooner you get settled in. We walked to his parked car in the lot. I threw my backpack on the back seat and we hit the road. The music changed. It's like, what? What? It don't look cozy enough, but it was much more built up than I remember it as a child. It stood on coastal land and was actually surrounded by forests and small mountains. Many one-story buildings on the outskirts were placed by familiar high-rises closer to the center. Ooh, yay, we got him! Yeah! There were very few people on the streets, and at this time, people were either studying or working. The breeze blew through the windows from the fast driving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect your message at all. I mean, I didn't expect you to invite me back and everything. I don't even know how to thank you. Chris smiled, but then frowned. No problem, bro. It's all good. I got some bad news, though. You too? What's the matter? My father, he got an accident. Anyway, he's gone too. What? God, Chris, I'm so sorry. What happened exactly? Why didn't you say something to me before? I want to tell you, but you had this happen recently with your mom, and I didn't want to add to your poor state of mind, so I decided to hold off. I didn't know how to react. Maybe you changed your mind about moving at all. I didn't want that. I don't know all the details, but all I've been told is that when he was coming home late, he was attacked by robbers and stabbed. That's awful. That is such a peppy music for his brother to be telling him that now his father's gone. What the fuck? That's awful. You said it was quiet, peaceful town. Did the police say that? They managed to catch this criminal? Yes, I was informed the next day. The killer was never found. He left no trace. I don't know, but what do you think? This is like too Pepe. My father and I haven't had much contact since my mother and I left when I was a child. My mom had forgotten it partly because of some old grudges, and then they had forgotten all about it. But it must have been a big blow to Chris. I bet it was. I hope they solved this case. Are you okay? Yeah, we haven't been hanging out too much lately. I was worried about your reaction, to be honest. I didn't know how to say it. I mean, we haven't really talked much since then. I think it might have been one of his business rivals. He was selling real estate and things were going well. We had no problems with money, but that's just my speculation. The police wouldn't even listen to me. Thanks to him, we have an extra apartment where we're going now. I mean, thank you, but like also, fuck with this music! But hang in there, I'm happy with any option. We drove up to one of the high-rise buildings. My brother handed me the keys. Told me the apartment number. Aren't you coming? We could sit and have tea. I can't right now. Have to go on business. You get settled. You have to go to university tomorrow, so you'd better get ready for your studies. It's never easy to join a new team, but Max, we will definitely celebrate your arrival. I have a lot of work now, maybe the day after tomorrow. And tomorrow I can drive to the university entrance in the morning, and you'll remember the way. Sounds great, thank you for everything. I have your number if I need it. Of course. If you need anything, call me. I got out of the car, said goodbye to my brother. Taking the elevator, I walked into my new apartment. I have to say I was expecting a lot less. It was really comfortably furnished, had 2 spacious rooms, and was even bigger than the one my mother and I had rented in Los Angeles. I quickly unpacked my stuff, unloaded the most important thing, my laptop. I checked the website of Sunlight City University, SCU for the damn. Oh, so now we know where they are. They're South California, got it. Which is where I was transferring to. It looks old-fashioned, but I don't have much to choose from. For the rest of the days, I decided to still walk around the city. At the same time, store for necessities at the store. Store for necessities at the store. Store for necessities at the store. That's wrong. Despite the fact that fall was already in full swing, it was warm outside. I took a leisurely stroll, familiarizing myself with the city surroundings and thinking about upcoming events and listening to live music on my headphones. In the evening, I went to the supermarket and picked up a whole basket of groceries. I'm not very good at cooking, so I bought some ready-to-cook food so that I wouldn't have to suffer too much. But an unpleasant surprise awaited me at the checkout. The payment from my card stubbornly refused to go through. Life didn't prepare me for this, and I forgot to bring cash with me and helplessly tried to tap and swipe the card from different angles. How long are you gonna keep digging around? People are waiting. Pay up and get out. I was astonished by the insolence. The girl behind me glared angrily at me. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble paying here. No one cares, people are waiting here, you can pay the exits that way. Even though there was no one else in line behind me but her, it became very embarrassing. The same woman was sympathetically silent that allowed me to leave everything in the basket. Come back later, when I sorted out the card. I stormed out of the store and I hadn't been so ashamed in a long time. Got home after that and I had to call Chris, who said it was probably some kind of mix-up with the different banks and he would give me a working card with the balance tomorrow morning. So without much thought, I set my alarm clock, went to bed. It's a new day, besties. It's a new day. Do we have any little birdies? Vosotros, ustedes, which is you, as in the plural you, honey. For tomorrow, Chris picked me up and promised, and English is hard. For tomorrow, Chris picked me up and promised and drove me to the university. I also got a new car from him and some cash, just in case. We agreed to meet tomorrow after school and go out for pizza at a local restaurant to celebrate the reunion. He wished me good luck, left on business. That's fancy. The university brick building could be seen from afar, the entrance lined up with neat trees and bushes. I looked at the time. There were still 15 minutes to spare, but I had to find the right classroom. I went up to the principal's office, signed some papers, and got my locker keys. Then I went looking for it. There were a lot of people inside, guys bustling around, chatting, walking the hallways. Here's my locker. Ah, I see. I was on TikTok and saw a meme about how Spanish teachers had that work. I mean, depends on where you are from, because that is the appropriate term to use in places like Argentina, Spain, Chile, I believe, and Peru. Those are the four that mainly use it. Everybody else uses ustedes, which is the other word that also refers to the plural you. Almost approaching my locker, I suddenly felt the ground go out from under my feet, and I almost fell crashing into it. A grinning huge guy grew next to me. He was wearing a tight black t-shirt, damn muscles, and apparently didn't fit him, and long green shorts. I didn't immediately realize what happened. He cackled in a bass voice, and only then did I realize it was a footstep. Look where you're going. You're not on your feet at all. This music is very loud. The guy muttered with a sneer in his eyes. He leaned against my locker. Who the hell are you? I've never seen you before. Answer with restraint. I'm new and this is my locker. Let's go away. No one in trouble. Why make enemies on the first day? I decided to act with restraint despite the obvious provocation from a local member of the Bullfrog family. Really? Because it looks like a lot like mine. I must have gotten it mixed up. The jock grinned, pointing at a row of identical lockers. It's okay. It happens, so can I go through? You sure it's yours? What's your name? Your name's not here. It's none of your business. Well, look, my name is Grant. It would be rude if I didn't tell you if you didn't tell me your name. That's great, Grant. Your name's not on it either. Now I have to hurry to class. Go ahead. It's like I'm holding you. Just watch your step next time. We will definitely meet again. Why do they put guys like this? He hummed, clearly pleased with himself, and walked past, nudging me with his shoulder. Well, I could have been worse. Really? Do people actually do this in college? Finally got to my locker, threw my stuff in there. Hello, Tom. It's going good. Can I please get a slash shout out for Senior Tom? Senior Tomas. My day has been okay. I woke up and I had to stream immediately because I slept a lot. And I had a very odd dream. And yeah, we're not gonna discuss it. This is not up for negotiation. You're getting a shout out. One moment. Thank you, Tom. Getting a shout out. Because you're friendo. Shout out the friendos. Okay, sorry. Let's rephrase that. This is not a negotiation, Tom. This is a bunocracy. Or you get a shout out. Are you like it? Okay. Yeah, it's a bunocracy right there. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, okay, so democracy. It's a dictatorship. I don't know. It is. I love elevator. It makes me so happy. What do we have for class? We're supposed to have math class now. It's only a few minutes before it starts, so we'd better find the right cabinet. And then I realized that I had no idea where I could find it. The university website seemed to have it on it, but I forgot to look at it, of course. Oh, great, what am I? So we made friends, we look for a board, or we search the site via Wi-Fi. What do you think best? I think I'm gonna ask somebody. I'll just ask someone. That's the quickest way. There will probably be someone more adequate. And no sooner I had stepped away from the locker As if in answer to my thoughts, a blond guy called out to me. He was about my height, with fairly long disabled hair and kind light blue eyes. That's awesome, dude. Are you talking to me? Do you see anyone else here who can beat the granddad badly? I don't. I think it was more the other way around. No, no. You're handsome, not afraid. So indifferently answered him. The very coolness. Not everyone can do that. You're not scared? You're the coolest. Help you, but I've got my own issues with him. Can I shake your hand? I've been talking too much. My name is Leon Edwards. You're the new guy, I take it, right? Yeah, Max, nice to meet you. You're the first sane person here besides my brother. I haven't had much luck so far. Your brother, what's your last name? Hardy? Why? I don't remember anyone with that name. What group is he in? Oh, you misunderstand. He graduated a long time ago. I mean, all over town. He's moved here. I like this. Well, you're welcome, Max Hardy. By the way, what class are you in? Math. I was just on my way to ask someone where the right classroom was, but I'm not even very attentive. Leon rounded his eyes. Fuck me, Vector, so you are the new guy. I didn't realize, but it all makes sense now. Or Mr. Johnson told me we were getting a new student. He's a great man, by the way. Too bad the studying is boring. Let's go together. It's not far. We made a friend! Let's go! We went down the corridor. Leon talked a lot, but somehow he was easy to get along. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna drink my water. Thank you, thank you. We went down the corridor. Leon talks a lot, but somehow he was easy to get along with. We just met a few minutes ago, but there's no tension. I usually have trouble getting along with people. Though maybe it was just the need for some company. Okay, one moment. Yes, thank you. We're gonna remove the musa. Though maybe it was just the need for some company. The music is a little bit too loud. That would be like my only issue with this game. Don't pay much attention to Ron. He's like that with everyone, especially newcomers. It's like he has the need to be the toughest guy. He bullies everyone as if it'll give him a brain. But if you ignore him and stay out of his way, he's just an ordinary bully. You're saying he's also in your group? No, Max, in our group. Wonderful. He quickly reached the right cabinet. It was quite crowded inside. Almost all seats were occupied. This is something that is bothering me because I'm thinking that this was made with some sort of translator instead of going to an actual tropicalization translator. So, for example, they have shop, they have stories like, shop something and to put something away, they have the exact same word. And now we have cabinet, which should be classroom. So I'm guessing that they are going with room. It's weird. Also, take this. We quickly reached the right cabinet. It was quite crowded inside. Almost no seats were already occupied. Now it is a Japanese style classroom in a US college. It's weird. The classroom wasn't small, and unusually there were two seaters. There was an empty seat next to Grant in the back rows, who was harassing the guy in front with glasses. Why don't you come sit with me? I'll save you from crying. Sat down at the desk somewhere in the center of the classroom. Grant was too busy, apparently taking homework away to notice my appearance. The teacher appeared just as a bell rang. The noise in the room instantly died down. Oh la la. He was a fairly young man by the looks of it, only about 10 years older than the student. He coughed and looked around the room and stopped in on me. Good morning, everyone. First, I'd like to introduce you to our newest student, Max Hardy. He joins our group and will be studying with us this year. Afterward, he addressed me directly. You missed a little bit of class, but I think you'll catch up quickly. I nodded silently in response and lumped into my desk, feeling the scrutinizing gaze of my new class. And now let's move on to the lesson. I want to warn you that tomorrow we will have a test. Oh, yeah, finished. So I suggest you listen carefully and prepare thyself. Class began. There were some rules of adding vectors, different tasks, proof. Math has always been easy enough for me. But here at university, I felt like I didn't understand anything. You see, all of this is just not giving university, it's giving high school. I'm sorry, but okay, devs, this is high school, not college. What you're portraying here is a high school, not a college. Yeah. And honestly, trying to get into the essence of the teacher's word, and just to give him credit, he plays lucidly and interestingly, but my thoughts just couldn't focus on my studies. Fair. Only now was I able to stop and consider my situation and future plans without rushing anywhere. The unexpected death of my mother, as it turned out, my father as well, reunited with my brother, who was kind enough to take me in and put me in a separate apartment. Meeting Grant, meeting Leon, plenty of action. What's next? I guess I should concentrate on my studies and finish the year normally. And then we can think about the future. Leon brought me out of my thoughts. He didn't seem to be listening much either and was more interested in me. Max, what's on your mind? Why don't you tell us what you moved into the middle of the year? I've never seen anything like that. Oh, okay, so this guy is in the middle of the year, but it's still, they're talking about college. It's not college, it's high school. Okay, whatever. Are you sure we should be discussing this now? I mean, he said there's some kind of test tomorrow. Come on, you can find the answers on your phone if you need. I think I can find the answers ahead of time. I'll text them to you. If that's true, that's good. But why are you sitting alone? I thought you were the popular guy. That's why I'm sitting alone. I get along with everybody, but nobody likes it when I talk too much, especially in class. You know, Max, I hope you're discussing with Leo exactly the topic of our class. Can you, in that case, name what these vectors are called in relation to each other? If you put a fucking math problem, I'm quitting this game. Pointed to two parallel arrows, Leon bit his tongue and shrugged when I glanced in his direction. I shut my eyes menacingly. And then the red-haired girl on the next desk covered herself with the palm of her hand and whispered to me, "Collinear." Collinear? That's right. And to be even more specific, co-directional. Thank you. Hello, DC. How are you, honey? Can I get a shout out for DC? Also quietly whispered to the girl, co-directional. Good for you. Looks like you know the material. After all, I hope you had a good chance at the test tomorrow. But I'm still going to ask you to sit and listen in silence. I was ready to burn with shame. The lesson continued, and Leo now sat silently, squirming guiltily in his chair. No, that's Sleepy over there. Sleepy, speak up. I'm being silly. I'm sorry that you're sleepy. I just woke up too. I haven't actually had breakfast, so there's gonna have to be a moment where I have to go and get... You see, that's Sleepy. Thank you. I turned briefly to the girl in the next desk and whispered my thanks. She smiled back, winking her big green eyes. I sat in silence for the rest of the lesson, trying to grasp at least the rest of the material. Leon apparently felt guilty too, and didn't bother me. The class ended even too quickly, and now all the students were packing up and leaving the classroom. I decided to take my red-haired roommate. Roommate? Translations, guys, please! Mods, okay. This goes out to any kind of this goes out to any kind of developer. Please, and I say that, please get a translator to review your syntax. It doesn't make sense. Certain words are not making sense. Hi, Nipsy, how are you? Yes, I can be sus. Wait, I do have a sus avatar. But you know. No, I don't have a sus avatar. I think I do. Let me check. I'm black. Hey, Capricorn days. I'm glad, honey. Capricorn day. I do not have one right now, but I do have a sus. There you go. I can be sus. Okay, so we're back. I decided to take my red-haired roommate. Okay, yeah, we did that. Hey, Hey, I just want to say thanks for the tip. That sounds lewd. The girl gave me a friendly smile. Come on, it's nothing. Or you can consider yourself indebted if you want. Wink, wink. Indebted? Sure, I'd be happy to help in any way I can. This seems like the start of a very bad porn. Haha, relax, I'm kidding. If there's an opportunity to help a good guy, why not do it? What makes you think of... Thanks anyway. Oh, I forgot. Max. Yeah, I know. The girl giggled mischievously again. You know, I mean, we just... Oh, the teacher said, right. Did he say my name? I see Leon's got some people talking. Yeah, he can do that. Anyways, nice to meet you, Max. I'm the Slayer. The Slayer? Are you kidding me again? Is that a name? It's actually my nickname. Are you a role player or something? No, I haven't tried that yet, admittedly. Just the nicknames in games, social media. And should I call you by your nickname too? I won't say no, but if you're still curious about my name, you can call me Sarah. Okay, Sarah. Slayer. You're fast learning. Good for you. Well, I'm off. See you later. Travel. Well, that's definitely the second nice person here. Despite her teasing, you can feel the same easy energy from her as you can from Leon. Just as it was about to leave the room, I was stopped by the teacher. Max, come here for a second. This never ends well. I just now noticed that there was a set of chess on his desk. You must have loved the game a lot, or there must be some sort of tutorial learning the principles of math associated with them. Yeah. Why did you want to see me? I won't take much of your time, just to introduce myself and say I'm aware of your situation. My name is Nicholas Johnson. Nicholas Johnson. And I know about the unfavorable conditions of your transfer. If you need extra classes, help with studies, reach out and I'll help you. Sir, no! Back away from the children. Oh, well, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. No. I hope you'll fit in quickly. You can go. Thanks, I guess? I was the last to leave the classroom. I no wonder how he knew the details of my transfer. Maybe he and his brother are dating. The rest of the stories flew by. You see, this is not a college. It's high school. The rest of the stories flew by. I was brought back to reality by a rumbling stomach, demanding immediate refueling. Okay. Thankfully, I had changed with me now, and Leon and I headed straight to the university cafeteria. Almost all the tables were occupied. Yeah, I can see they were occupied. It's extremely empty. Sir, please, no. I got myself some fries and steak and went to look for empty seats. After a minute of wandering, I spotted a distant table with pink-haired girl sitting at it, with tea and an open notebook. I stopped hesitantly. The girl clearly didn't want company, and I wasn't going to be happy to have to study someone sit next to me like this. But on the other hand, there were no vacant seats anywhere, and Leon would be here soon. The prospect of waiting another half hour did not please me, so I went to the table. The girl didn't notice me staring at her notebook. I had to cough 3 times, turning up the volume each time to get her to pay attention to me. Hey, is this seat taken? All the other seats are taken. Do you want to sit next to me? Well, yes. Sit down, please. The girl lowered her gaze back to her notebook in embarrassment. Thank you. I sat down quietly and began to eat. After a while, the girl looked up at me with an effort. You're a new guy, right? You're a new guy? Oh, so you're also in my group. Also, oh, I'm sorry. I've just met some of the guys. I haven't seen you around. I'm not surprised. No one notices me. What are you talking about? I noticed you just now. Only when someone wants something from me. I'm sorry. I'm just talking bullshit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. My name is Max, which probably you already know. Samantha Moore. Moore? That's nice. Nice to meet you. Why is my mind going loose? The girl lowered her gaze in embarrassment. What are you reading? It's probably just some notes for a test tomorrow. Not reading, writing, or rather, I'm trying to. Wow! What do you write, if it's no secret? Well, generally by genre is a psychological and a bit of romantic thriller. Oh la la! A group of people are taken by a deserted island on a personal invitation, and they can get back out of it. Gradually, the characters stand dying, and some people guess that one of them is doing it. Dun dun dun. Duama. One moment. We do have a Duama one. Wait, where is the Duama? drama. But in order for them to figure out the right person, they need to understand the intent of one who invited them all to the islands. Oh my god, Sethin! Hey Sethin, welcome in! Thank you for raiding me. I hope that you haven't. Oh my god, is that Warframe? Wait, what frame is that? Is that Loki? Is that Loki? What frame is that? Hello. What frame is that? I'm heckin' curious. What's that 1.9? Oh my god, is that Daddy Bold? Why have I never seen that skin on him? And yes, I just said Daddy Bold. I know, I'm great. Okay, anyway. Welcome in, Miss BunBun. We're playing a random game that Kimela gave me. It's so far good. It's just, I have a pet peeve with translations. And the translations on this game are bloody horrible. But for now, I'm gonna give you... Oh my god, I love it. Okay, really quickly I'm gonna play my raid video and I will be right back.
Let me just...
No. Actual like... Whoa, wow. No. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be... You know? Yes, Daddy. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, yeah, eat me, Dad.
I think I have the socket.
Now proceed
Heck
to
yeah. He got into my socket, guys. Oh, like he's deep into me. He's fingering me. Help me.
Quiet.
Ah, Daddy. Harder. Well, welcome in. I hope that you had fun with Risk of Rain. How was it? Did you do something special? I have never played Risk of Rain. So I'm thinking you want to share what it is about? And if you just need to raid and dash, you know, you're more than welcome to. Because we know here that taking care of yourself is very important. Thank you, Matt. Whenever someone is able, it comes on cooldown. Can I get a / shout out for Matt? I hope that you're having a wonderful day, Matt. Okay, I'm gonna continue then. But in order for them to figure out, okay, yeah, we already read this one. Wow, listen, that is really interesting. What happens next? The girl smiled genuinely for the first time. Oh! Did Max make a friend? I think Max made a friend! You'll find out later, maybe. The story's not finished yet, so it could be anything. I'd like to hear the continuation. I can tell you a little bit more, though. I read that. Oh my god, the eyes! I love them. I'm gonna read that again. I can tell you a little bit more though. That is not creepy at all, and I kinda sorta love it. Zen. Suddenly the main character felt a cold liana wrapped around his neck from behind. Or was it a snake? I froze waiting for it to continue when something cold began to wrap around my neck. What the fuck? I shrugged and almost fell down with the chair. with a woman laughing loudly from behind me. Sarah, what are you doing? I think I'm starting to understand why you're called the Slayer. What if I have had a heart attack? So dramatic. Samantha only giggled softly. I gave her a judgmental look, but then I laughed. I wish I could have seen your face. That was hilarious. I see you've been spending a lot of time here. I see that you've already become acquainted. Sarah unceremoniously sat down and began to nibble on her salad. I'm sorry, Max, but that was really funny. That's my boy. Only his first day at uni, he's already hitting on the coolest girls. Leon also stopped, hopped up with his foot, and took the last available seat. Yeah, the coolest, just so you know. Every chick is hottest for him. Don't blow it, Slayer. Max, I see you finished. Why don't you tell us why you moved in the middle of the school year? But you don't have to answer if you don't want to. No, it's okay. You guys seem really cool. At the very least, I'm indebted to Samantha for her taken table and to Slayer for her tips today. The whole trio stared at me intently. As a kid, I lived in Sunlight City with my brother and parents. Then my parents split up. Mom had to move to LA with me. I went to school there until my mom died in a car accident recently. I had no money to rent a place to live, and then I was forced to move back here to my brother's place. As it turns out, my father had also recently died. It was just the two of us. It's like that. I sat silently for a while, chasing the leftover steak around my plate with my fork. Shit, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had it so badly. I wouldn't have asked. Yeah, you wouldn't wish that on an enemy. I hope everything is doing well for you now. That's so fucked up. There's just no words. I guess there are, but I can't find them. At least you have a brother. Okay, guys, let me get this straight. You don't have to be sorry for me or anything. You asked about the reason for the move. I answered. Yeah, it's bad and all, but I was able to deal with it myself, and I don't want to burden you with it, nor do I want to relive it myself. Hey, welcome in. You beautiful being. Hi. Mwah. I like you. Oh my goodness. Rachel came to see me. Ah la la. Did I say what I said I did? Yeah. My bestie Raker over there, fantastic being from the UK, has a wonderful voice. If you're into voices, guys, and you just wanna like get lost in a voice, go watch Raker. They are a full-time content creator actually here on this app. Usually do that by daylight among other games, but you should definitely go and check them out. I think they're live right now, so I'm lurking in his channel too. Yeah, it's bad and all, but I was able to deal with it, and I don't want to burden you with it, nor do I want to relive it myself. I suddenly feel like some kind of hysteric. I turn my whole past on my new friends, and I'm freaking out about their reactions. Quite adequate, by the way, for the umpteenth time that day. I felt a pang of shame, but I'm used to it now. Sorry. Thank you for your support. The end of lunch went quite smoothly. We all chatted about studying and the upcoming tests. As I understand, Sarah loves computer games, movies, and all kinds, TV series, as you can tell from her self-proclaimed name, the Slayer. Samantha is much more shy in company than she was when she and I had one-on-one conversations. But from what I understand, she's all absorbed in her studies, likes her privacy and comfort. And the opposite of her is Leon. He mostly doesn't care about his study, but he's the first to talk about everything or throw some kind of party. What's weird is that all of my new friends didn't really socialize with each other before they met me. But today we managed to have a very nice date together. Until I saw my impatient acquaintance from yesterday. The same guy with glasses from a group that Grant was making fun of was carrying a tray of orange juice until someone in the crowd shoved him. The glasses flew straight to a nearby table, pouring all over the purple-haired girl's lunch. There was a silent scene for a couple seconds. The girl jumped up, dodging a wet spot spreading across the table. The guy froze in a stupor while the girl shook with anger, pointing her finger at him. You little googly-eyed bastard. I'm sorry, it unintentionally. Shut your mouth, you spilled all over our table, you bitch. I'll wipe it all off now. The guy scrambled from side to side looking for a rag. Lick it! With my tongue I took it and licked it dry. The guy stared incomprehensively at the shouting person of the canteen. Now it's a canteen. Oh my god. What are you looking at? Come on, lick it before it's all gone. All the neighbor both turned towards the incident and watched in silence as events unfolded. No one came to rescue, and the poor man had no choice but to follow the evil tyrant's demands and bend over the table. But she was not satisfied with that, and the girl took him by the neck and bent him close to the table. Hey, what the fuck? Is this normal? You don't want to go up against Erica. What's that from? Who the hell is she? Our unofficial queen, of course. A lady in our course, but in a parlor group. At least we're lucky she's not in ours. If you so much look at her, she'll turn into Reminder's year into 7 circles of hell. And what Nate did is just suicide. It's a thing, even Grant's under her thumb. If she's just mindless bully, she's the devil in a skirt. Too bad he didn't douse her all over though. Nate meanwhile obediently licked any leftover juice on the table before getting a kick in the ass and hurrying away. Moron. The girl walked carelessly to the other end of the table, took a seat from her neighbor, and sat down to eat as if nothing had happened. You know, I've met her before.
Hello, Tito Dorito. Oh, thank you for redeeming, for pledging 2 points.
My friends stared at her like I was a leper. What? When? Yeah, I went to the store yesterday when I got here, but I had problems with my card and I didn't have any cash, so I had to leave everything I had bought at the cash register. That cutie was right behind me, but I see now that I got off dizzy. What the hell is this?
Awa, awa. Awa, awa.
Ara, ara. Oh, hi! Well, hello there. Welcome to the Bimbo Waffle. Hi, Con Artist. How are you today? I love that. Konnichiwa. Oh my god. I love it. How are you playing today? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. I think that the shout-out, did it go through? I don't think that your shout-out got through. I will give it to you in a moment. But hi, welcome in. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I hope that you enjoy your stream, and thank you so much for choosing me. There we go. Now it did come in. I am good. We're trying a new game, a completely different new game that I was given. It's called Sunlight Scream. I'm having a whole ass moment because I have a pet peeve about things not be properly translated, and this game has so many errors that I'm just like counting them. So right now we have a tally of 20, and at least 7 of those are tropicalizations that should not have existed. This is still funny. Also, like, they are talking about college, but this is like a high school setting, so I'm just having fun. But anyway, welcome in. What were you playing today, if you don't mind me asking? I have some music in the background. Hi, Keegan. Welcome in. I do not know this Keegan. I know a different Keegan. Also, Sanila, thank you. I hope that I said your name correctly. Isabel, thank you very much. Thomas one, thank you. Oh no, that sounds like a lot of fun. You're playing Fortnite. How was Fortnite? Well, are you playing the no build one that everybody talks about? I don't play Fortnite in my channel. Sorry, guys. But are you playing the one that is no build or build one? Wait, is the build one still a thing? I'm very confused about Fortnite. Yet again, I'm always confused about Fortnite. Okay. While you all type, I'm going to play my raid video once again. Oh, yeah, me either. I'm horrible at building. That's why I never got into that game. I'm gonna play my raid video and I will be right back once again.
Let me just...
No. Actual, like, whoa, whoa, wow, wow, wow. No.
Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, don't be suspicious. Suspicious zombie, suspicious zombie.
You know? Yes, Daddy. Oh, yeah. I am so sorry for all the triggers that just happened.
Yes.
So very sorry, everybody. Oh, yeah, hit me. Hit me! Hit me, Dan!
I think I have the socket.
Now proceed
Heck
to
yeah! He got into my socket, guys. Oh, like he's deep into me. He's fingering me. Help me.
Quiet.
Ah, Daddy. Harder. Well, thanks again for choosing me to raid, and I hope that you like it here. I can be a little bit weird, I know. We do a lot of Cyberpunk here, a lot of it. I play that game over and over until I'm tired and blue in the face, and then my hyperfixation ends, and then I move into a different game. Also, I have ADHD. It's a little bit hard to concentrate. But it's good. Don't worry. And I really, really hope that your community... Thank you for trusting me with your community, and thank you for being here. This game is... I have no idea if it is like Doki Doki Literature Curve. I also think that the DLC is just on a league of its own. I don't think anyone has actually represented or recreated that game in the same format. I just know that this one has a serial killer that is going around killing and, unaliving people. And yes, Isabel, thank you. ADHD Gang Gang. If you're a streamer and you would like one of my little... I have panels that have ADHD advocate. I'm making others for other situations. If you would like to go, you can check my coffee. I have them up for free. You do not have to pay anything for a lot of my content. I'm putting new overlays and other stuff today. Ole bananas, is that a jinx? Yeah, let's pocket catch these nuts. I mean, what? No, I'm kidding. No, but for real, thank you so much for rating me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hydrating me. I know, sleepy. Yeah, we love the sushi bagel. Okay. We go back to the game. Trust me, man, you better avoid the devil in a skirt. You'll be safer. It's a lot of fun. I'll give you that. Me too. Finally, lunch came to an end and we said goodbye to our newfound friends. Oh, I have a song request. So if you would like to listen to any song, guys, you're more than welcome to. It's only 100 points, I think. So just following gives you at least 3, and it has a cooldown of 5 minutes though, because yesterday I got overwhelmed with requests very quickly, all of them. So now it has a cooldown. I'm sorry. Yay! Congratulations on the catch! Finally, lunch came to an end and we said goodbye to our newfound friends. I made my way home at a leisurely pace, admiring the surroundings and breathing the fresh air. It had been a busy day and I was in a good mood. At home, I finally paid for my mobile internet so that I would work without interruptions. I flipped through the study material for a while, but the letters quickly began to merge and swim in front of my eyes. I devoted the evening to relaxing in video games and it was getting dark and I was about to go to bed when my phone rang. I flinched at the unfamiliar sound I'd heard a long time ago. Who could be calling at this hour? Of my entire entourage, only Chris knew my contact at the moment. I had nothing to do with the overload. No, it was just... Not like that, honey. You just have to put the name. Just give me the name. Is it being banned? You might have to DM it to me on. It's gonna be Simpson. Arena Ray Witcher 2. Okay, thank you. Yeah, you don't have to do the exclamation point SR. It's just putting the name. I will look for it directly. Them involving you. I have one by Adam Skorupa. So it's been added to the queue. It will play after Paramore. Same, but the problem that I found right now is different. It's it doesn't get added to my Spotify. I don't know what's going on with their integration. Maybe the integration is strange in that sense. But it doesn't add anything to my playlist. I tried with YouTube, but my problem with YouTube is the constant amount of ads. Ugh. Oh, usually Nightbot used to be really good with that. It's just, I think right now it's the integration that Spotify did. I don't think that they have updated or kept it, or for whatever reason, mine just doesn't work. And you know what? Whatever, it happens, right? Although I could well have been spotted by someone new having found my social networking page. Surprisingly, the caller's number was hidden. Usually I don't think of familiar numbers, considering an advertisement or a scam. Hello? I picked up the phone after a while, but there was no answer. As I listened, I could make out barely audible breath on the other end. I can hear you. Who is it? I was about to hang on, then heard a hoarse, gruff voice distorted by interference. You shouldn't have come to this town. Soon you'll pay for everything. I don't quite understand. I can hear you well. Who is this? Yeah, it is. That's why I changed my tone. Don't worry, we'll meet very soon. Is this some kind of a joke, Grant? Erica? At first, I thought someone had gotten the wrong number, but then I immediately thought back to today. And it could very well be someone's prank. Punching into a locker, licking off the table is fine. And why wouldn't it be? I'm sick of your stupid jokes. If you have something to say, say it to me in person. I'm hanging up. You hang up now and someone who you care for dies. At this point, I'm stunned. If this is a prank, it's a cruel one. Even for this couple. And if it's not, what the hell are you talking about? I'm gonna call the police if you keep talking like that. Good luck with that. You can stop being so nervous and stop pacing the room already. That's when I started to feel uncomfortable. I was really walking around the room without realizing it and went to the window through the curtains, but he could have just guessed. Or is it another psycho from this town? Goosebumps ran down my spine. I made my way over and sat down on the bed. What do you want from me? You'll find out soon. The stranger hung up. Even if it was someone's stupid prank, which it probably was, I still felt unpleasant. Who would want to spy on me in my own home? Who even knows where I live? On the other hand, what did he say? Stop walking? He could have just hit randomly for effect, or it could have been some kind of metaphor. Thinking about the strange midnight call and its fake message, I didn't notice myself settling into bed and fall asleep. I didn't wake up until I turned my alarm clock. I gotten used to getting up this early lately. Thank you. Yesterday's call got pushed to the back burner, and overall impressions of the arrival rolled into one big snowball that rolled and enlarged on its own. I had a quick breakfast of cereal, rushed to the university, repeating formulas as I went, but I was in a hurry for nothing. It turned out that they arrived even before the time. There wasn't even anyone in the classroom yet except Nate. The guy was sitting over his notes. I decided to cheer him up somehow after yesterday and said hello quietly. Nate raised his glasses at me in amazement and looked around with every expression in his face. He always looked somehow frightened. Apparently, he couldn't believe that someone would just turn to him like that. Hi. Studying, huh? Yeah. Hi. The guy opened his mouth to ask something else, but changed his mind on the fly and fell silent. After hesitating for a moment, he decided to ask, "Are you gonna mug me too? What makes you think that? It's not even on my mind." Because that's all everyone does. All of them? Surely your group, or rather our group, is not without good people. You're probably right, yes, but you're the first person who's ever talked to me without a purpose. Usually it's either homework or to make fun of me. So don't let them treat you like that. Sometimes you just have to fight back, or the attitude won't stop. That's easy to say. Have you even seen Grant? What could I possibly have against him? Well, not everything is solved by force. Look, you have something he doesn't. Brains. You could ask someone for help, then Mr. Justin. As a last resort, listen here, Max. Snitches get stitches, bitch. He seems to be able to help with that. If only it were as easy as you say, but thanks for the encouragement. The guy gave his first semblance of a smile. I felt even more sorry for him. You're Max, yes? I remember. You're the new guy. I'm Nate. Yeah, that's right. Nice to meet you, Nate. As we chatted, the classroom rapidly filled with people. Soon Samantha, Sarah, and closer to the bell, Leon showed up. But as it turned out, because of the test for today, everyone was sitting one at a time. Apparently half the group was told to show up at a different time. Good thing Grant wasn't there. Leon, as promised, shot his eyes in my direction and threw a file with answers on his phone.
Hey, Tito, how are you? Welcome back.
With the bell ringing, Mr. Johnson came in, greeted the group, and handed out the rest of the force. So she was mean to me. That my kisses don't have... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
What did you say about Tito? What did you say about Tito? What did you say about Tito? How freaking dare you? The disrespect. The disrespect, sir. How dare you? How dare you say Doritos kisses are not magical? Did you know that Dito Dorito is magical all over? Especially shirtless David. You can call your legal team all you want. I'm gonna side Maria on this one. Call the Papa Ho. Call the Popo Ho. Oh yeah, that's big facts. I'm just saying, call the Papa Ho. I'm sorry. Wait, that's my favorite line in that whole movie. Is like, you call the Papa Ho. Call the Popo Ho. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, so the teacher handed out the test form. Yeah, to my disappointment, Leon answers didn't fit the test at all. I cast a judgment and glance in his direction, and my friend made a guilty grimace. I had to do it myself. That's it! We're quitting this game! I said it! I said it before, if they put any kind of fucking math in this game, I was quitting. This is the end of this game. This is where I reached my limit. One thing is attacking my linguistic nature and having to correct myself on what is being said, not having the appropriate translations for things. That I can oversee. But you put fucking math in this? Fuck no. And I said it. I'm gonna leave. I quit this game. Said it. Don't regret it. So, yeah. The game was a Starlight Scream. It was, well, it's a lot of text. That's my only situation with it. There's a lot of text happening. My ADHD was flaring up. It was like, the fuck? So I do recommend it if you are into these kind of games, especially if you're playing with friends and stuff like that. I think that you're gonna have a lot of fun with it. Definitely do not recommend it if you have ADHD, especially when it comes to reading and if it's difficult for you to read. Like, for example, I am not a native English speaker, so for me, seeing English that is not properly written
it messes with my head and I have to like correct myself and I have to reread and reload and redo everything. So it's a little bit difficult. I like the game. I hate the math. So we stopped because of the math. I said it. You put math problems in this thing for me that I actually have to answer, I'm done. That is what I'm saying. Like I know that there's a lot of game developers out there that are not English speakers. These are clearly Russian. That is the other language that is offered. It's clear they just put it through a blanket translator, and the translator like it gave you the direct translation without actually checking that this is properly proofed. It needed to be proofed. It's a great game. I do like it. I do enjoy it. I do not support math. So I did say it. This game includes math for me, and I'm done with the fucking game. Now, let's go and look at Booba. Oh, one moment. I had to tell my husband though, because we were watching Asmongold.